So yeah, Crystal of Atlan came out about 3 days ago, I think, right? Some people ask me if I'm going to play this game. I did play this game a little bit back in, this was like 3 months ago in the like sort of like a, was it like open beta or closed beta, right? So you basically, it's more similar to MMO, right? It's not really, you don't count this like a proper gacha. It's sort of an MMO, and you can see these are the characters that you can basically choose essentially, right? Give me a moment, let me just pause this. So again, this is going to be a very different style of game that I'm usually covering, right? But I definitely do think that if you like MMO, if you like to play like a single, more like a control like one character, you basically choose one class, right? And then you basically stick to that class. That's going to be what it is. But of course, you can basically use multiple different ones later on. Let me see if I can show you guys a little bit of the gameplay, right? Later into the game. So I decided to pick up this girl, right? That's the one that I use. So you basically like, it's one of those auto grind, auto like, I guess you can walk around and do stuff, right? Now here's the problem that it has, right? Do you guys know that there's a little bit of drama going on into the game? So the main drama right now that a lot of people have with this particular game, right? The main drama that a lot of players are not happy is the energy system, alright? And this is going to be concurrently, as you can see, a lot of people are writing on the Reddit. They are complaining about the energy system, alright? This person played for 1 hour and now you have to use battery, alright? So this is going to be one of the stuff that most people are not happy with, right? Remove the energy system from global or the game will fail. So you can see there's a little bit of backlash regarding this system as its own, right? Now most MMOs, you generally just grind, right? That's what MMO is about. It's about grinding. So you are supposed to, I think the MMO players, they want a game that they can grind non-stop 24/7. They will use bot auto farming. But you have an energy system, so that means it prevents those players. It prevents the super hardcore players, right? So why would you do that? I have no idea, right? So I guess they're trying to be different. They're trying to do something different. They're trying to like change the perspective of the game as a whole, right? But a lot of people are not really happy. This person say that Crystal of Atlan is Dragon Nest Remastered. Dungeon-based missions, changing class, 15, 45 levels, the same setting, Magic Punk. The first town is literally the same of GuitarRock. What y'all think? So yeah, I can definitely see that. But generally, what that I'll see people complain about is, yeah. So this is one more thing that they are, besides the energy system, right? One more thing is this particular one. Crystal of Atlan is such a waste. They took every predatory and bad decision from DFO, alright? I'm honestly impressed. You get even titles that give you stats, alright? But they are per character, not to mention skins have stats, and absolutely zero ways to get any free rolls. So one more thing is right now, titles, we're not talking about skins, we're not talking about costumes. These are like titles that you put on your character. It gives you stats right here, right? Equip title. Alright, you get 80 strength, 80 intelligence. Alright. So this is I'm not sure, right? So the thing is that if all the title is free to play and you can basically achieve all of the title as a free to play, then I guess it's not that big of a deal. But if the title, some of it requires you to be pay to win, some of it requires you to be rank 1 in PvP or whatever, and then it gives stats, so I can see why players don't like it, right? So most people they just don't really like stuff like that, right? The only way to get free rolls is beating chapters and leveling up 10 levels. That's just what it is, right? Now again, some people are okay with this, some people are not, right? So it really depends. It really depends overall, right? So bonus points for the pay to win enhancement system that requires resources to not fail. Absolute garbage energy system. Crafting that's per character. Yet again, the ability to outright buy in-game gold for real money. It's like Fiesta of garbage free-to-play MMO from back in the day. So yeah, if you guys are not aware, you can basically enhance your gears, right? You guys are aware by now, most gachas is similar to relic or artifact system, but This time you enhance your gears to like +10. I think I show it in this particular my gameplay, did I? So let me see if I can show it, right? So you basically enhance the gears to +5, +6, +7, +8, +9, right? So you enhance them further and further, and then later on, right? Later on, when you go higher, there's a high chance to fail. Alright, and when it fail, okay, this one I think. Yeah, look at this. So I basically try to enhance some of the gears here. So you can see I enhanced to +7, right? +7 for that one. Enhancement fail. Can you guys see? Enhancement fail right here. Enhancement fail.
Come on.
40%. You can see 40% success rate. Enhance to +8. So the higher you go, the more you know, the more chance for it to fail, right? But again, this particular system is like later on it becomes 20% success rate, whatever. But of course, the goal you can just straight up buy with you know, with money, right? But is it that big of a deal? I guess most MMO players, they don't really like it. They want to be able to grind gold as a whole. I think that's pretty much what it is, right? That's going to be one aspect to consider as well. But yeah, all of these combined with the energy system that people don't like, either remove the energy system from the global version or see a huge decline of players over the next 3 months. The game should not be advertised as an MMO when it has an energy system that locks you out from doing content. I do think that this is true. If you are going to advertise yourself as an MMO, you can't just be like put a stamina system, right? I can't believe people are out here defending this trash, saying things like, lets me keep up with others. Why are you worried about what other people are doing? Some people are also happy is limiting their own playtime, like they have no self-control. They should have done it like Lost Ark. It seems like Chinese game developers are folding tremendously in the last couple of months. I'm not sure how Lost Ark did it, right? In a game where a ranking system and PvP exists, some players are happy. They don't need to spend 5 hours a day to keep up. If anything, I find it extremely weird how 120 stamina that refreshes daily and not over time, it just incentivize alts as they don't share stamina, which is a major oversight. Yeah, again, so you are basically getting, or you are attracting players that they don't really self-control argument. Yeah, I've no idea either, right? But again, I honestly am so disappointed. I was so excited to play this game for months, but then I heard about 2 weeks before release, they made it energy based. There's absolutely zero reason you can give to make it acceptable to do the god-awful energy recharge restrictions on an MMO. Don't advertise this game as an MMO if you're going to actually make it one. This sadly feels like a glorified mobile game, just like Genshin Impact, where you play for an hour and a half and then have nothing else to do because you're out of energy. Horrible decision to ruin the game with a cash grabbing mechanic. The game will fail because of this. Imagine Final Fantasy XIV, where you log in, use your 6 daily duty dungeons to level yourself 2 levels, then you're out of energy and have to log off. That is basically what this game is doing. This is not an MMO, this is a gacha RPG. Yeah, I do think that it is in a very weird spot, right? I'm not sure where this game is trying to fit in, right, in the market right now. They do market themselves as an MMO, right? They keep even in the trailer and stuff, right? I think it's they didn't mention it right here. Yeah, right here, Magic Punk MMO action RPG. It's like a little bit small, but at the bottom right there, they did say multiple times. They do market it across different social media as well. So it's going to be something that they need to fix as well. Oh, also there's one more thing, right? Look at this. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but apparently they use bots to team up with you in the elite dungeons. Now, is this that big of a deal, right? Maybe it's not that big of a deal, because if there's not enough players, you have to have somebody to team up with you, so they use bots for now. So it just means that, I think this just means that this server, whatever the server that this person is playing, has less players, or he's not active. He's playing during a a time that a lot of players are not active, like maybe like late at night or something, right? So it's like, these are bots inside my elite dungeon. I thought I was playing with people. I got all giddy inside, playing MMORPG, but these days it's always these crappy Chinese companies using bot players to facilitate group play. What the F is wrong with just letting me know your game is half bots? Do you also park bots outside in the open world to pretend more people are actually playing? I was top of the DPS chart in these 30-second dungeons. Why do you feel that this would be what players want? To play with bots? Damn. Damn, bots are winning. The game is energy based, so all the contents are kinda dead after daily reset. I assume they use these bots, so if you're taking long in the queue, is to compensate for the lack of players. Yeah, probably that's what it is, right? I don't think, I personally don't think this is that big of a deal, right? But I can also see why some people would be upset, especially for hardcore MMO player, right? I'm not really a hardcore MMO player. I'm okay with some like extra functionality that they can add from other stuff. But maybe like if you are one like more hardcore base, you might not like this as much. So understandable as well, right? But other than that, yeah, this is just one of the few drama that's surrounding Crystal of Atlan right now. Hopefully the game gets better, but for now, you know, it's like pretty much the launch drama that's been happening.